To take back power from the federal government. Doug McKelway live in Washington with more on that. Doug?
Hi, John. This is a remedy for Washington paralysis that has been around since the Constitution was signed, but it's never been used. It's spelled out in Article 5 of the Constitution, a convention of the states that would allow for amending the Constitution, one that would restore the carefully balanced separation of powers that many believe has now tilted way too much towards the federal government.
Almost every aspect of your life today is touched by the federal government. That was never intended. The power was supposed to reside at the states, where you could actually have some influence on it. We can't have much influence on our individual senators or our individual representatives.
Article 5, the legislatures in at least 34 states would have to pass a resolution calling for a convention of the states, and those resolutions, called applications, would then be delivered to Congress, which would then set a time and a place for the convention. The time is ripe, proponents say, because Republicans control both chambers in 32 states and also hold 33 governor's offices. So far, 11 state legislatures, most recently Texas, have voted to proceed, and there is a general, broad agreement about what those states want from a convention of the states. First, a balanced budget because of the debt crisis which is saddling future generations. Also, to undo the federal regulations which impose too great a burden on businesses and slows growth. To undo the lack of state sovereignty caused by the federal government mandates and state grants. And within those 11 states we've talked about, there are over 2 million supporters. By year's end, Senator Coburn believes those numbers will swell.
When people learn that there is a way for we as citizens to actually impact and restore what was intended, they get really excited about it. And so we're just now starting to reach out, and I would have every expectation at the end of this year we'll have over 10 million signed up activists working on this.
Sign the petition at cosaction.com and get as many of your friends and family to do the same. With your full address, your state legislators will know that you really are their constituents in their district. Our success depends on you, so we're inviting you to be part of history. Let's invoke the constitutional solution that's as big as the problem.